everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today I have a massive Avengers video game update. We have a few things to discuss. For example, the new MCU suits that have been added. We've got 4 out of 6 of them. Obviously still waiting on Thor and Captain America, and not Miss Marvel because she's not in the MCU yet. Boo. Anyway, let's look at the 4 suits that we have now. Iron Man from Avengers Endgame, Hawkeye from Avengers Endgame, Black Widow from Avengers Endgame, and Hulk from Avengers Endgame. All these suits look absolutely incredible. I've got to be honest, I love them all. I cannot wait to see what Captain America and Thor's look like, because Thor's hasn't been leaked at all, which is quite a surprise, really. So I'm hoping that they all look amazing. Anyway, here's the main thing I wanted to talk about, that the developers have released a roadmap for the second year of the game, which will cover from this coming October to next September. We have a lot of stuff coming in this next year, as you can see right about here. Lots of stuff. I'll just let you guys mill over that for a second. Okay. Whoop. Alright. Let's discuss, shall we? We have several heroes and villains coming to this year's roster. Starting with Black Panther, who isn't out yet, but will be in this year's roadmap. Yeah, I know. Anyway, next year's roster for hero adding will start off very strong with my personal favourite of all time, Spider-Man, this coming December. Of course, we have a couple of events before that, but I'll talk about those after the additions of heroes. Anyway, so we have Spider-Man coming this December. Next January will be She-Hulk. Next February will be Loki. Next March will be Ultron. Next April will be Bucky. And someone else I'll discuss in a few minutes, I think. June will be Rhodey, aka War Machine. And lastly, all the way down in September, is going to be Captain Marvel. Now, there's several other events going on throughout the year. For example, in October, they're having a Halloween event. November, they're having something called the Manhattan Patrol event. I'm not sure what that's about. In May, we have a thing called the Legacy event, which, as you saw on the roadmap, will allow you to play through every character's origin stories. So we will get to see Captain America during World War II, Spider-Man get bit by the spider, Hulk become the Hulk, obviously. We'll see Thor grow up on Asgard. It's going to be incredible. And, as you also saw in that event, which I'm very excited about, we're getting more MCU suits. Haha! Yes! So hopefully we'll get an update for all the characters that have been added since this round of MCU suits. We're also going to see... I'm also thinking that in April, when Bucky gets added, I think a friend will follow. That particular friend being Sam. I'm sorry, that has to happen. Considering how astonishingly well Falcon the Winter Soldier did on Disney+. They've got to add both of them at the same time, surely. And I have a strange feeling that John Walker will be coming with them as their villain. Because I've got a strange feeling that all these heroes getting added will have a villain coming with them. Like, I think Black Panther could be Killmonger, or, I can't remember his name, but Andy Serkis's character from Black Panther. Spider-Man could have 1 billion villains added. Probably Green Goblin. Let's be real here. She-Hulk, not sure to be honest, because I've never actually looked into the She-Hulk roster of villains. Loki might have... Well, he's a villain already, so... well, I think that's it for him. Ultron is also a villain, so he's sorted. As I said, I think Bucky will have John Walker come with him, as well as Sam. As for Rhodey, I'm not too sure, because, again, haven't really looked into Rhodey's roster of villains as well. I can assume it's very similar to Iron Man's, if not the same as Iron Man's, so, yeah. And Captain Marvel, of course, will be the Kree, as stated in her Edition event, because she's having a massive event for the end of the second year, because her addition to the game is the last thing to come in this roadmap in particular, which is really cool to see. Hopefully we'll get a third year development, a third year roadmap once around this time next year, because it'll be coming up and we'll want to know what's coming next. And hopefully some more characters will get added throughout this coming year, because I think they're going to add a few more in as a surprise, because I've got a strange feeling they're going to add the rest of the MCU heroes that aren't a part of a pre-established team. And once they add all the ones they've confirmed, we'll have these guys left. Sam, which I totally think is coming in April with Bucky. I'm sorry, it just has to happen. Wanda and Vision, because, you know, WandaVision did so astonishingly well on Disney+, they can't really afford to leave those two out. Probably Agatha will come with them too. Just saying. And lastly, somebody who hasn't been talked about at all for this game, Doctor Strange. I think they just add him to complete the lineup, if I'm honest with you, because it'd be pretty strange to have literally everybody else but him. So I think he'll be on his way at some point as well. Probably in the 3rd year of development. If not, they could sneak him in into this year's. Who knows? But anyways, that is everything I want to talk about in this video. And that'll do it for this video. So as always, people, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to mine and Roxanne's YouTube channels. Her link is down in the link tree in the description. My sub button is down there. Yep, that big red one. Unless you've already subbed, then it's grey. Thanks for that, by the way. And once you've subbed, don't forget to click both of our bell icons to get both sets of our notifications. Comment as well, because why not? And let me know what you think of the MCU suits that have been added, and if you can wait for the set, and if you can't wait for the next round of suits, and what you think of this upcoming roadmap for the next year of the game. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Stereo, as I said yesterday, on which I'll be going live again at 6 PM tonight. Probably just on there, due to some technical things, as you know from last week's stream, if you were there. And don't forget to follow Roxanne on her blog. Those links are also in the link tree in the description. And lastly, of course, don't forget to share this video with all of your friends so they can join the infinite loop of liking, subscribing, commenting, following, and sharing, and around and around and around that loop. And I will see you guys tomorrow with another video. Goodbye.